The Cloud Rider. The first thing we need to understand is the wider ancient context for this description. We've talked a good bit about the ancient literature of Urgarit, Israel's close neighbor to the north. In the Urgaritic texts, the god Baal is called the one who rides the clouds. The description became an official title of Baal, whom the entire ancient Near Eastern world considered a deity of rank. To ancient people all over the Mediterranean, Israel or not, the one who rides the clouds was a deity. His status as a god was unquestioned. Consequently, any figure to whom the title was attributed was a god. But the most dramatic passage in regard to Jesus as the divine Son of Man is Matthew 26. The scene has Jesus standing before Caiaphas prior to his condemnation and crucifixion. Now those who had arrested Jesus led him away to Caiaphas the high priest, where the scribes and the elders had gathered. But Peter was following him from a distance, as far as the courtyard of the high priest, and he went inside and was sitting with the officers to see the outcome. Now the chief priests and the whole Sanhedrin were looking for false testimony against Jesus in order that they could put him to death, and they did not find it, although many false witnesses came forward. And finally two came forward and said, "This man said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and rebuild it within 3 days." And the high priest stood up and said to him, "Do you reply nothing? What are these people testifying against you?" But Jesus was silent. And the high priest said to him, "I put you under oath by the living God that you tell us if you are the Christ, the Son of God." Jesus said to him, "You have said it, but I tell you, from now on you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the power and coming on the clouds of heaven." And the high priest tore his robe, saying, "He has blasphemed! What further need do we have of witnesses? Behold, you have just now heard the blasphemy. What do you think?" And they answered and said, "He deserves death." Matthew 26:57-66. In what seems like a cryptic answer to a very clear question, Jesus quotes Daniel 7:13 to answer Caiaphas. The reaction is swift and unyielding. Caiaphas understood that Jesus was claiming to be the second Yahweh figure of Daniel 7:13, and that was an intolerable blasphemy. Jesus' answer provides the high priest with the accusation he needs for a death sentence, but also gives us a clear testimony of Jesus as the final son of David, Yahweh incarnate, through whom Yahweh will reclaim the nations disinherited at Babel.